Tonight on The Real Hustle, our hustlers hit the jackpot on the fruit machines.
Cheers, love. We'll be back, sir.
We reveal how a bottle of bubbly leaves this man with nothing to celebrate.
The same price, because actually you're doing me a favour.
I paid 240 quid for one bottle of Moe and nearly lost my job.
And a dodgy deal ruins this girl's day.
I've lost £150. I feel sick.
This is The Real Hustle. We're going to uncover the secrets behind the most popular scams being carried out by con artists in Britain today. Our real hustlers are Alex, a confident trickster, Jess, a sexy swindler, and Paul, the scam artist. They've been travelling the UK to demonstrate to our hidden cameras exactly how the cons work. All the people in this show have been hustled for real, and after being given their money back, they agreed that the footage could be shown so that you can avoid being ripped off by the same scams.
Millions of people have fallen for this hustle. Sometimes the simplest scams are the best.
It's rush hour, and in central London the roads are heaving with traffic. Everybody's in a hurry to get somewhere, apart from the hustlers. They're cruising the streets looking for some likely marks. Posing as delivery men with an offer that's too good to miss, they're about to ruin someone's day in the white van scam. The hustlers are on a deadline. They have a delivery to make, but they're lost.
Do you have any idea where we're going?
I have no idea, mate. None.
They're on the lookout for a good Samaritan to help point them in the right direction.
Ask these people. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me.
Excuse me.
Do you know where King's Cross is from here? How do we get to King's Cross from here? Yeah. Is it that way?
So you go down that road there where that...
We've probably just driven right past it.
the old Brandon Road. And I'll take
Okay.
you straight down to King's Cross.
Thank you.
Fantastic.
Thanks a lot.
Take care.
Hang on.
Excuse me, guys. Are you interested in buying a camera? We've just delivered 20, but we've got 4 extra.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Does everything according to this thing. It's got, I mean, check it out if you want. We've got 4 of these. They're like 350 quid in the shops.
Come on, we've got to go.
Well, hold on a sec. What do you think? 100 quid?
How do you not get them?
Well, we delivered them,
Oh,
but we
right.
get 20,
Oh, right.
but we have 24 in the van, so we keep 4.
Ah.
Right? Listen, I'll tell you what, look, I promise you, they're not stolen, nothing like that, right? It's perfectly legal.
The girls check the video camera. Everything is above board. It's a top-of-the-range model.
There's a warranty in the box, yeah? 100 quid, it's got to be worth it. You put that on the internet, you make 200 quid. They're, what, how much are they in the shop? 350?
Oh, they're about 350,
400,
355, something like that.
Those are good. I know.
What do you think?
You celebrating
Well,
or
just-
something? You got a bottle of champagne.
just so you know.
I'll tell you what, we'll do a trade.
Put it in there, yeah? Put it in there, you get all that.
Okay.
All that. I mean, I'm not a video camera salesman, but guys, 100 quid, you got to be worth that. I can give you 2. What?
2 for 100.
No, 100 each.
Oh, yeah.
Well, 150 for both of them.
That's 700 quid's worth of quality goods for just £150.
Between you.
Well, I've got 150 on me myself.
Come on, let's do it. You can
Let's
get
do
those,
it. You guys
those
get
2
some
for
money and go have
150.
a drink. Come on.
And we'll have the bottle of bubbly just... No, I'm kidding. Just kidding.
All right, come on. We'd make more than that on Sunday if we
wonderful.
waited, but at least we get a drink tonight. Let me see the money
The
first.
charm offensive is working and the deal is too good for the girls to refuse.
If you girls weren't pretty, I wouldn't be doing a deal like that.
They hand over £150.
Charmer, innit? Well, I get to keep the cash, you see. He's the charmer, I'm the
One
bank.
for you. One for you. You've made our night. Have a good one, yeah?
All right, girls, have
Take
fun.
care. Bye-bye. Oh, we don't have a bag. It's not a shop.
It's not a shop. All right, love.
With the deal done, the girls are happy. But as the boys pull away, Paul still has the top quality camera in his hands. So what have the girls bought for 150 quid? When they open the boxes, they're in for a nasty surprise.
is just not right. It's totally different to what he showed me.
The girls have actually bought a couple of cheap, low-quality cameras worth just 20 quid.
They look so good. It looked so good, and it was small. It was like...
Well, we just gave him £150.
You gave them. I gave them £150.
I should have opened the box. He should have opened the box.
Yeah, but I'm sure he took it out the box.
It says it on the box too.
So how did the hustlers swap the cameras?
What do you think?
The girls thought they saw Paul package the box in front of them, but really, Paul placed the camera on the floor and picked up the already boxed, cheap imitation.
Okay.
All that. I mean, I'm not a video camera salesman.
The girls didn't spot a thing.
Oh, there you go. Hold on to that. But let me see the money first.
They were so happy with the deal, they never even thought of opening the boxes to check the goods. Even if they had, the boys are already in their getaway car. So once the money's handed over, they can easily make a quick escape.
One for you. You've made our night.
I bet it don't even work.
I just don't believe them. £150.
Never again. They were so convincing.
I feel sick.
This scam works because of the good deal syndrome. You've been offered a deal you can hardly refuse. The box looks brand new, the stickers are all in the right place, you get to see the camera, it looks fantastic, and you're getting it at half the price, sometimes even less than half the price. But when you open the box, the story's very different. You're getting a camera that kind of looks like what you thought you were buying, but it's a fraction of the cost and the quality is usually rubbish.
Don't buy anything out of a pub or out of a car park, out of the back of a van. If you're going to get into this transaction and think carefully before you do, then make sure that you've opened up whatever it is you're buying, that you have hold of it, that you've checked it, and you're absolutely satisfied before you hand over the cash. Otherwise, you're going to be the mug.
Fruit machines can sometimes contain massive jackpots. They can take weeks to pay up. Hustlers don't have to wait that long.
Fruit machines are expensive pieces of kit, and they're full of cash, making them the perfect target for con men. The hustlers have just walked into a pub and left with this one.
There's a lot of cash in that.
No one lifted a finger to stop them. How? Keep watching, because this is the Fruit Machine Fiddle. It's early afternoon, and Jess is starting off the con. She's on a scouting mission. She's looking for a fruit machine and hoping for a big payout. But instead of playing it, she's making a note of the supplier's details on the side of the machine. As Jess continues her reconnaissance, Alex and Paul are also prepping for the scam. With a quick makeover of the Real Hustle van and matching uniforms with a company name, they're all set. Back in the den, Jess is putting the next stage of the scam into action and making a phone call to the pub. Using the details she took from the fruit machine, she pretends to be their game supplier.
Hi there. We're doing some upgrades at the moment, so I'm just wanting to let you know that I'm sending a couple of guys round from the company to replace them for you. Is that okay? Lovely. Could you do me a favour as well? When they arrive, can you get them to call Jess at the office, please? Yeah, no, they've got the number, that's fine. Okay, thank you. Bye.
Next, it's the final stage of the scam, and the hustlers are hoping for a bumper payout.
That's over there. Excuse me.
The bartender is expecting them and reminds the boys to call Jess at the office.
Jess asked me to call the office.
What, for us to call the office?
Yeah.
All right.
She said you've got...
It all seems genuine enough. They even have official-looking paperwork which authorises them to change the machine.
Can I get you to
I'll get the trolley.
sign there, please? Yeah. Take that one out and we'll put the other one in, yeah? Yeah, we're just going to swap it.
She's no reason to suspect anything's wrong and kindly helps them out by moving the furniture to make way for the machine.
Push back. Got it. Yeah.
It's heavy work, The machine is stashed with cash.
I'm just going to take this one out and bring the other one in, yeah?
The locals just stand and watch as Alex and Paul take out the fruit machine containing hundreds of pounds of potential jackpots.
Excuse me, mate. Sorry about that. There we go. Cheers, love. We'll be back, sir.
The hustlers promise to return in a few minutes with a new machine.
Ooh. There's a lot of cash in that. That's
But once outside, they put the fruit machine in the back of the van and drive off. 15 minutes later, and the bartender is getting twitchy. There's no sign of the van or the replacement slot machine. Alex and Paul have walked out of the pub, stealing hundreds of pounds, and, unbelievably, she's helped them do it.
They said to me that we're here to replace the machine because they called me and they were supposed to come. They had all the documentation. I can't believe they stole it. I had absolutely no idea.
This is a particularly brazen scam because the con men literally just walk in, take the machine out right under the nose and with the permission of the owner of the bar or the pub.
There we go. Cheers, love. We'll be back, sir.
Always check IDs carefully, and if you need to verify someone, do so with a phone number that you have for the company. Don't just trust a number that they give you. The other thing to remember is if you're having something replaced, always make sure you see the replacement before allowing them to take away the existing machine or article, whatever it may be. That way, at least they're leaving you with something.
More real hustles still to come. We reveal how a bottle of bubbly can cost you more than you bargained for.
I can give it to you a lot cheaper. I can do it for £15 a bottle, which is a lot cheaper. Clock's run out.
And Alex and Paul prove you don't need money to win at the casino.
Good luck. Yeah?
The real hustlers are going to show you how to win some free drinks off your mates by using proposition bets on some unsuspecting customers in this bar. The proposition bet suckers you in as it's a bet on an event or outcome that you believe can only go one way. And it always does go one way, the hustler's way. So watch and learn. Jess is about to turn some loose change into some free drinks.
Okay, I got 3 piles here of 10p pieces. Okay, now I want you to tell me which pile of 10p pieces is the same height as this 10p piece balanced on its side. Now if you can guess the right one, then I will buy you a drink. If you can't, then you can buy me a drink.
Okay.
Yeah?
So you're gonna get 3 drinks from us if we can't.
Yeah, that's right. We have to pick one out. Right, you've got 10 seconds. You can't move the pile of coins. You can't touch them. Ready? Go.
So, which stack of coins is the same height as a 10p piece stood on its edge? It looks easy, but is it?
Middle one?
You think the middle? Which one do you think?
I think this one.
That one?
Yep.
Okay. Right, I'm going to take this 10p piece. I'll show you. It's not that one. That one's too small.
Oh my God.
Oh, it's not that one.
Oh
that one's
my
too small.
God.
It's actually the highest one there.
It's an optical illusion which tricks your mind into thinking the stacks are taller than they are, earning Jess a round of free drinks.
There you go, look, see? So I think I'm going to be drunk soon because you owe me a drink each, and I've already got one of you.
Alex is in a busy city centre, and if all goes to plan, in just 10 minutes, he'll walk out of one of the nearby businesses with hundreds of pounds in cash. But first, he needs to buy a bottle of champagne, because this scam is called Champagne Charlie.
Champagne Charlie was a character we were made aware of by the police. Now, I never met him, and I'm pretty sure that Charlie's not even his real name. But one thing I am sure of, he definitely had charm.
For this scam to work, Alex needs another prop, so he visits one of the businesses nearby.
Hi there. Do you have a business card that I can, with an email or something?
Yeah, I've got my own business cards.
Okay, that's great. Oh, brilliant. Thanks very much, mate. Cheers.
As simple as that. Armed with the business card and his bottle of champagne, Alex is ready to put the con into action. He pops into the offices next door.
Hi there. Hi there, my name is Ian Steele. I own a restaurant up the road in Charlotte Street. I've had somebody come work for me and they did the big drinks order and they've over-ordered. I've got 8 crates and they're blocking my whole kitchen. Now, I went next door to this gentleman. He's the managing director next door. Now, they've taken 4 of them. And I was wondering whether you guys might be interested in taking any more. I could do you a good price.
It's all good so far. Alex has used a neighbour's business card to full effect, and the receptionist seems intrigued.
How much are you selling it per bottle or per case?
Well, these are... I sell it in my restaurant for £40. You can probably get it an off licence for between 25 and 30. I can give it to you a lot cheaper. I can do it for £15. So I need to sort of get all this business over and done.
For champagne, ideally we didn't want to pay more than £10 a bottle.
Who's made that figure up?
This is interesting. The receptionist said they have an allowance put aside for champagne at office parties, but they only want to pay £10 a bottle. Alex gets her to phone the guy who set the price, so he can make him an offer he can't refuse.
Second, if you're not busy. Cheers.
Hi there. I'm Ian Steele. Hi, nice to meet you. You are? Bruce. Bruce, I've been chatting to Hayley about champagne. Okay. I own a restaurant up in Charlotte Street, Giardino. Okay. This is me. And I've got a new person working for me and they've ordered too much champagne. Okay. Your neighbours have just taken half of what I've got. To be honest with you, it's Bruce, isn't it? Yeah. I buy these at £10 a bottle, so I can do them for you the same price because actually you're doing me a favour. But if I give you 4 crates of 12 at £10, which is 480 quid for 48 bottles of that.
It's pretty good. I mean,
I reckon we should just do it.
Yeah.
So, Alex has offered the asking price, but on condition that they buy the rest of his stash, 48 bottles, for 480 quid. The receptionist, believing that she's haggled Alex down, jumps at the chance to take the deal. Now all Alex has to do is get the money up front.
If you want, I'm going to leave this with you guys here. The boys will come between 4 and 5:30. Now, these guys that work for me, I don't want them handling any cash for me. Not because I don't trust them, but I just don't think they should be handling that. Yeah, no, keep it simple. So if you guys want to pay half of it now, and the rest I can come pick it up tomorrow, or if you want to pay the full price now, we can all have it sorted down. You know where I am, you can call my number.
That sounds good.
The receptionist is now eager to make the deal, but Bruce doesn't seem to agree.
Do you reckon? But what if they sell them before we get them?
Well, so obviously we would pay on the delivery though, wouldn't we? So if we just say that, we just go...
It's not looking good. The guy wants to know why he can't pay on delivery, but Alex has an answer for everything.
Bring them all around and we'll pay when they get here.
I can't get them to take money off you because I have to be here.
I wouldn't want to say
oh, no, that's fine, that's fine. But if you want to pay half of it or give me something that I know, and I need to get back to the restaurant. Now, I know the boys are going to come back 4, 5 o'clock to deliver next door. If you guys tell me that you want it, I can bring it. Now, listen, what...
Alex reiterates that he won't let his driver handle the cash. He also explains that he wants to drop off their booze at the same time he drops off their neighbours' bottles. He's not willing to put the drinks in the van unless they give him some money up front. It's decision time.
Yeah?
Sarah?
Yeah, sure. What do you want me to sign?
Do you want to write something on there, Bruce, just to say we're giving him, you want how much now? Half of it?
Yeah, if you're happy to do half, then I know you want it.
And it's on. They've agreed to pay for half up front, in exchange for Alex signing a piece of paper declaring that he'll deliver the booze at the end of the day, which means absolutely nothing. But Alex is happy to sign.
Yeah, hang on. That's fine.
And that's it. Alex has the cash in his hand. There's nothing left to do but say his goodbyes and get out of the door.
Great stuff.
4:30. Pleasure, Bruce. Hope you enjoyed it. Cheers. Bye-bye.
Bruce, look, we got a free bottle for doing the deal as well.
With £240 in his pocket, Alex simply heads back to the off-licence to buy another bottle.
Right, where's the next offie?
With his new bottle of champagne in his hand, Alex picks another establishment and starts the whole process over again.
Hi there. My name's Ian Steele. I own a restaurant up the road.
It's not until the mark calls the number on the business card that Alex gave him earlier that he realises he's been hustled. Instead of getting through to a restaurant, he speaks to a dry cleaners who say they've been getting similar calls all day.
Have you tried both the numbers?
No, he doesn't even know Ian Steele is. Well, Ian came in, obviously he spoke to Hayley and, you know, offering champagne. He was quite articulate, he was well dressed, you know, he seemed like the sort of person to have a restaurant around the corner. You know, like I say, I'm quite a trusting person, so I didn't really think anything of it till he left, and when I rang the number and dry cleaners answered. I paid 240 quid for one bottle of Moet and nearly lost my job. So all in all, it's a good day.
We attribute good characteristics to people that are well-dressed and physically attractive. And one of the attributes is honesty. Another reason the scam works is because of the illusion of invulnerability. Nobody believes that they will be able to be scammed when they're surrounded by their friends and on their own turf.
You should always try and be wary of anybody who turns up at your business or at your home trying to sell you something. If you do decide to buy them, make sure you've removed any packaging and you've opened up all the boxes before you hand over the cash. Because once that person's gone with your money, you'll have no one to turn to.
Gambling's about big money and good luck, and it's one of the favourite targets for hustling. We set up a casino night and invited a bunch of real people to come along and play. Alex and Paul are here to put their hustling skills to the test, and we've got our cameras in position to try and catch them increasing their winnings by chip stealing.
Not all crooks who walk into a casino are there to rip off the house. Some of them are there to take your money or your chips. Can I get a hard six, please?
Hard six.
Thank you.
Chips are casino currency, and there can be thousands of pounds worth on the tables at any one time, making this a lucrative scam for our hustlers.
Around a craps table is a perfect opportunity to steal somebody's chips, because a craps table gets quite crowded. People usually use these rails to keep their chips. It's very animated. People are leaning back and forward, placing bets on the layout, taking bets off, getting paid off, reaching for the dice, throwing the dice. So this is a perfect little steal. I'm going to place a small bet, and I want to place it in the middle of the layout. So what I do is I lean forward, and I might even ask the dealer to the left or to the right, saying, can you place this one on a hard 8, please? Now, as I'm leaning forward to be helpful, my other hand just slides over and I just steal these chips from the person on my left. Those chips get hidden in my hand, they're right here, and I can put them either back on my rail because it wouldn't be unnatural, or I can just stick them in my pocket.
In the casino, we can see this sting in operation. Under the cover of placing a bet, Alex has stolen some chips. Here it is again. That's £50 worth of chips, easily pocketed.
Stealing off the rail is a classic way to take chips at a craps table, but a much more brazen way is to steal chips from the layout itself, from the craps table.
Back in the casino, Paul's placing a bet, and he's doubled his money before he even rolls the dice. But how?
Let's say someone's just made a bet. Now that's a hefty bet, there's a lot of money in there. Each one of those chips is worth, say, £100. I come up to the table, I want to make a bet too. I'm not going to bet quite so much. Instead, I'm going to bet about £20. I come down and I say I'm going to have £20 on the field. As I make that bet and leave the money there, I steal 2 chips from this player. So even if they win, they've lost out on £200 worth of betting. Now this particular steal has made some people an awful lot of money.
In the casino, we can see this scam play out. Another player has placed 4 chips on the table, and as Paul places his bet, he swipes the top 2 chips off their stack. Let's see that again. That's a result for Paul, and the banknotes mean the steal is hidden from the croupier and the other players. And there's another method of stealing chips that happens right under the other gamblers' noses. At the blackjack table, Alex seems like a well-wisher, but really, he's chip stealing.
Listen, good luck. Yeah?
Chip thieves operate in every single part of the casino and are incredibly creative. The next scam was invented by a girl who used it for years before she was caught.
It was very clever. What she used to do, she used to take a glass and put something sticky on the bottom. She would stick it like this, make sure it's stuck there. Now, she would have an opaque liquid, so you couldn't have water or anything because you'd see the sticky stuff. In the action of wishing people good luck, she would just tap their chips. And by just tapping the chips, one of them would become stuck to the bottom of her glass. Now imagine this chip was worth £100 or so. She could do this all night and make thousands.
In the casino, Alex seems like a nice guy.
Good luck. Yeah?
But really, he's just stolen £100. Here it is again. That's another easy win for the hustlers.
Now, there are very bold ways to steal from the table as well. The player beside me, in this case it's Alex, has a bunch of chips here. These chips all belong to Alex, and I've moved mine to the side, and I'm about to leave the table. As I leave, I move everything over just within range of Alex's chips. But as I get up and pick everything up, I say goodbye to everyone at the table, pick up Alex's chips, and leave. And if anyone were to notice, I simply make it a mistake. I'm really sorry, which ones are yours? I'm sorry, which one are yours? It's very easy to get away with, even if you get caught.
Yeah. Have a good one, everybody.
Thank you.
All right, good night, mate.
As Paul leaves the table, nobody suspects a thing. But a closer look reveals he's just lifted an entire stack of chips from the player next to him. That's the biggest chip steal of the night, and the hustlers are £500 up without even placing a bet.
You might find yourself in a casino sometime soon, and you might have enjoyed watching these ideas, but however tempted you are, there's absolutely no doubt whatsoever that you will go to jail if you get caught doing these. If they're suspicious at all they're going to do is run to security, they'll rewind the tape, and it's all there for everybody to see.
If you don't want to be scammed, don't take strangers at face value. And remember, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is.
You've made all night.
Stay with us, as on the way next tonight it's a £2 double bill, followed later by the Bull Detective.